ANC NEC member Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma says her vote adopting the Phala Phala report was in defense of the Constitution. Fellow member Tourism Minister Lindiwe Sisulu says she didn't attend yesterday's session because her job was threatened. Ahmed Kajee with the details.
ANC NEC members Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma and Lindiwe Sisulu have explained themselves as to why they broke rank on the Phala Phala report. Dlamini-Zuma was among the 5 ANC MPs who voted for adoption of the damning Section 89 report compiled by an independent panel of legal minds. Sisulu, like ANC presidential hopefuls Willem Mkhize and MP Bongani Bongo, didn't show up at the Cape Town City Hall to be part of voting proceedings. But after all had been said and done, the vote saved President Cyril Ramaphosa. Meanwhile, if things had gone the other way around, Parliament would have pushed for an establishment of a committee to begin removal proceedings against the President.
The report does not say he's guilty. The report does not say he's going to be removed. All the report says is that there is a case to answer, which means there are questions that still need to be answered. So I wasn't voting to remove the President. I was just agreeing to the report that the Parliament instituted.
Sisulu, who still has ambitions of leading the ANC, has openly criticized the Phala Phala farm robbery scandal. In her defense for failure to show up in the National Assembly, she said people's jobs were threatened if they voted for adoption of the Section 89 report.
What I do know was that there was a threat of expulsion from the ANC if you did not vote. Number one, I think it is very unethical to want people to disclose their vote, yet their vote is secret. In the same way as when you go to voting station, it is legislated so. But however, Parliament is a different structure, and parties can indicate what they want to have as a vote cast in their name. But the threats that were there, that you're going to lose your job, I think it is going way overboard, and I'm very glad we have a conference coming. We will not have a leadership that threatens people to go in a particular direction, completely out of sync with what we are talking about, on a matter that has no integrity in it. That Phala Phala issue is the worst thing that's happened to this government, is the worst thing that's happened to this democracy, insofar as morality is concerned. And here we are being told that we've got to protect that. It is ridiculous.
Dlamini-Zuma also said that her vote shouldn't be viewed as a move to side with any of the opposition parties. But there are questions about what these decisions mean for the future of Dlamini-Zuma, Sisulu and others, Supra Mahumapelo, Mervyn Dirks, Mosebenzi Zwane and Thandi Mahabwehlala, who voted for the adoption.
If there is a party line and you act against it, those are inclinations of ill discipline. We have history to that. In Klok, where there are people who voted against the party line, they were fired. In Maluta Phofung, there are people who voted against the party line. They were fired. So there are many, even in Limpopo, there are people who I think are removing the speaker just now recently. So they are being taken through organizational processes. The point I'm trying to make here is that I don't think the ANC will not avoid processing the matter once the report is submitted to the ANC through its own processes.
Given the developments within the governing ANC, this weekend's 55th elective conference will see the contestation of ideas across various factions within the party, just under 2 years to the general elections. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ahmed Kajee.